Hey Stampers, Diane Dimich here with DDStamps.com, and today I'm just going to show you quickly how I did this technique. It's very simple. I took a piece of watercolor paper, and this is actually cut 4 by 5 1/4. And actually, just to let you know right now, it's mounted onto a card base that was Cajun Craze, and it was at 8.5 by 11. I cut it in half at 5.5. So 5.5 by 8.5 is your card size, and scored at 4 1/4. That was your base. But I wanted to show you this technique because it's super easy, and I think you're going to like it. So again, like I said, I started with a piece of watercolor paper, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp using, I have Cherry Cobbler, Cajun Craze, and Crushed Curry. I just wanted to make sure that I knew which colors were which because I don't want to mix up my inks. So I'm going to start by inking up my stamp in the Cherry Cobbler. And I'm going to stamp that onto my cardstock approximately in the middle. I'm not very good at measuring. So I'm just going to do that. And then I need to clean my stamp in between because I'm using a different color. So this time I'm coming in with Cajun Craze. Now if I was using colors that were light and dark, or if I was using a color that was lighter than the next color, I wouldn't have bothered cleaning it because it's not going to mess up your ink. But because I'm going from a dark color to lighter colors, I need to clean it off. So that was Cajun Craze. And then I really want to make sure it's cleaned off when I stick it into my Crushed Curry. Those two colors look they look very similar on here, but I think when you see what I'm doing with this technique, you'll see the difference. So I just went ahead and I stamped my images, and then I'm taking some washi tape, and you can use painter's tape or anything else. I'm using washi tape because it was sitting here next to my stamp table, and it's easy. And I'm just going to mask off an area, and I'm not even setting this up to make sure that it's perfectly straight. If you are into that, use a grid behind your paper, and then you'll be able to stamp, you'll be able to stamp better and get it all straight. But honestly, I can't be that picky, so that's just me. So I'm going to go ahead and mask off my leaves like that. And then I'm coming in with an aqua painter. And this is just like a paintbrush. It has water down in the tube here. This opens up and you put water in there. And then you've got a continuous flow of water for your watercoloring. And I love this technique because it's easy. Well, look at now. I said I didn't care if it was crooked, but I have to move this one because it's too crooked for me. There, I think that's better. Anyway, I'm just going to show you quickly. So you want to just squeeze it a little bit to get that water flowing through to the end of that paintbrush. I'm going to start right in the middle, and I'm just going to brush back and forth. And you will see how that bleeds in. And then clean off you're going to clean off the tip, and you're going to start again at this side and go that way. Super, super easy. That's how fast and easy this technique is. You can let it sit there and wait till it dries. You can hit it with a heat gun and let it dry. But when you pull up the, when you pull up the washi tape, you will see how that looks. Fun, easy, super easy technique. And then this just gets put onto a base of a card. So thanks for joining me today, and I will have a list of the supplies that I used on my website at www.DDStamps.com. And while you're there, you might want to sign up for my newsletter where I send out tips, tricks, and techniques each week using Stampin' Up! Supplies. So thanks, and have a great day.